Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kira and today we are reading Pink books for an entire week. We are using this video to read all the Pink books I have stacked up on my TBR. I have 4 total. My guess is we're gonna get through 3 this week, and the very first one has been something on my TBR and on my mental TBR for a very long time. I'm very excited to read this book, but I'm also a little scared because I've heard there is the longest spice scene in any book in this book. So without further ado, let's introduce our very first book. The very first book we're going to be reading today is Butcher and Blackbird, and in this book we're going to be following Sloane and Rowan, who are both serial killers who become friends because they both enjoy killing other serial killers. Can anybody guess what show I'm thinking of right now? Did you say Dexter? Because you're correct. I was thinking of Dexter. So Dexter, if you haven't watched, is a show about a serial killer, and to my taste, in my personal opinion, and hopefully your opinion too, is one of the best shows of all time. Literally love Dexter. If you have not watched the show, go and watch it right now. A prequel just came out. The sequel is coming out, a second sequel, because we already have a second sequel, and possibly if they listen to the fans and their fan casting and ideas, we might even get an ice truck killer origin story. And my favorite fan casting so far has been Finn Wolfhard because he looks exactly like Biney if he was younger. So, with all that being said, the vibes I feel like are going to be the same in this book as with Dexter, because since they both like killing other serial killers, Dexter has a code where he's only allowed to kill people who are worthy of being killed. I don't think these two are gonna have codes, but their base code so far is just other serial killers. Like, that's not to be said, I don't know because I haven't read anything, but my guess is they're only killing other killers, but there is a possibility that they're also just killing other people. So Sloane and Rowan become friends, like I said, because they like killing other serial killers. So in this book, because this is a romantic comedy, unlike what I just said, I'm excited. This looks fun. So we have Friends to Lovers. This is a dark romantic comedy, and it's full of murder, chaos, and sizzling chemistry. So my predicted rating for this book is going to be a 4 stars. What I'm hoping is what I like to call pothole spice. So basically, pothole spice to me is where the spice stuff is very to their own chapter and you can skip over it and pretend it didn't exist. Hopefully, and I know this analogy is really weird, but I just think of it as like a hole that you can pave over and drive over and pretend it never existed in the first place and then just go on with your life. But my hope is that it does not, if I skip over the spice, does not impact my reading experience too much, because there are times where the spice make the couple, which isn't my favorite, but if that's the way you're gonna write it, then that's okay. But it's just, I'm crossing fingers I like it. I'm crossing fingers. So this is our first book. I put on this little cutie sweater today. I really like it. It has little bows all over it. So I'm going to try and keep up with the pink color as much as I can. So let's get reading our very first book. Hopefully, cross fingers, it's even better than I expect. So I've got my book. I'm going to go and sit down in my chair. I'm going to drink my fruit punch. We're going to read. We're going to have some fun, and hopefully we'll finish a good portion of the book today. This is the first, I didn't count yesterday because I finished my last video yesterday. I finished my 5-star video yesterday. So today is the first full day. I'm counting this as the first full day of reading Butcher and Blackbird. So today is a Monday, and it's going to go till next Monday. We'll finish on a Monday. I'm hoping to finish 3 books this week. We'll see what we read. I have some ideas in mind, and I'm very excited for the 2 other books I think we're gonna read. So let's get reading.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, you are really hurting me.
I take back everything I just said. Every single word of what I just said. Literally, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this chapter, but I'm screaming. My man, did I just fall in love with another serial killer? The first one being Dexter Morgan, to be specific. I'm contemplating life a little bit right now because what is wrong? I mean, it could be worse. Like, at least he's a good serial killer. He's killing other bad people. I'm sorry.
I look good in bed, I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat. Stop lying. I know you playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. Is it over? How could I know if you don't need?
Why didn't I read this earlier? Why didn't I read this earlier? Oh my god! Book talk. You've done it again. Congratulations. You've got me on board with this book. I'm actually screaming. You freaking Oh my god. This is not possible. I don't even care if I'm gonna have to skip through 30 pages of spice. This is worth it. The last 10 pages have been the... I don't know if I wish I was Sloane or if I wish I wrote this book. No words, literally eating. It's eating. That's all. Those are all the words I have. How is the camera? Like, there is a actual, like, I could possibly finish this book today. I don't want to stop reading.
Don't wanna be a one-man woman. Got me stranded like a boat in the sand. Just the thought of not spreading my wings drives me crazy. Dressing up, fixing my strut. Always prepared, you never know who shows up around the corner. Maybe it's that direct.
I just made it to page 170, and can I tell you how obsessed I am? Literally right after I said, I don't know if I like this book, a flip switched, and now I'm literally in love with Rowan. Like, his love for Sloane is making me giggle. The slow burn is burning. I know there's gonna be a scene around page 200 because I checked to see when the spice was gonna happen so that I could flip through it, and I know it's coming up, so there's gonna be a big jump from page 200 something to page like 230, I think 235, and then this book is only 350 pages and I'm so sad, but I'm definitely continuing this series. I don't know if I'm gonna give it a 5-star, but there's a possibility because despite the fact that I have to skip through so much spice, I love it. This book is going by so fast and I'm having the greatest time ever, so I'm excited to finish this book today.
La Belle Époque, oh oh. La Belle Époque, oh oh. La Belle Époque. La Belle Époque.
Y'all, we are done Butcher and Blackbird. I was not expecting to say that today, even though I was. I feel a little sad saying that because I loved the book. I really did love the book. A lot more than I expected to, because going in, and the funnier thing is though, when we went to the bookstore today, I was looking at the shelves and they have this one shelf that's their staff recommended ones, and for some of them, they have little blurbs underneath, and one of the books they recommended was Butcher and Blackbird, and underneath it goes, if you read the back, and then you read the warnings, and then you still stand there and are thinking, should I get this? Well, I did that too, but don't hesitate because this book is so good. That's me. Like, I was wanting to read this book for a very long time, and I didn't know exactly what to think, and I was very apprehensive because I was worried that the spice was going to take up most of the story, and if it was so spicy and had such a long spice scene, how was the rest of the book going to compare? She slayed. I fell in love with Roman's character, and I absolutely loved Sloane. Their characters were so, like, not, okay, this sounds so weird because they're serial killers, but they also had very real people problems that you could relate to, and watching their relationship develop over years, I say, like literally it was 4 years until they had their first kiss. There's so many scenes that just made me giggle giggle so hard that I was like, wait, am I reading a book that's just pure romance, or is this a dark romance serial killer novel? Because why am I having such a good time while reading this book? Why is it flying by so fast? So I was tabbing. As you can tell, there was some tabs. But then when I'm reading at night, I'm not tabbing because it just slows me down. At that point, I'm like, I'm in the novel. There is no way you're slowing me down by tabbing this up. I will go back and I will tab some things, but okay, it feels wrong to give this book 5 stars because like I gave Deep End 6 stars. I gave Red Queen 5 stars. The book before, which was Onyx Storm, I gave 6 stars. But here's the thing, they're so good. Like, they're all so good, and I honestly just think it's my luck that I'm picking books that I know I'm going to absolutely love, and then they don't disappoint me. Am I a girl who gives 5 stars out like candy? Probably. But at the same time, I probably am just really nice. I'm just really nice, like, I do, like, I love a lot of books, okay? Like, I'm gonna recommend you guys every single one of these books that I give 5 stars. And I'm not gonna give it 5 stars if I don't think it earns and deserves 5 stars. So yeah, 5 stars. How am I giving? Literally, this is the 4th 5-star in a row. This isn't even like this. At this point, it's just funny. Like, how? So I can't not give this book 5 stars. Like, her writing is so fun. And I think because she writes these characters that are very interesting and they're very different from yourself. Maybe that's true. Honestly, if you are a girly who loves Dexter, or if you're a boy, or if you're a non-binary friend, if you like Dexter, read this book. That's literally all I can say, because I keep telling my mom, I'm like, this book feels like Dexter if it was made into a romance, and it was taken, if there was a large portion of mystery taken away from the plot, because I love how it's never like, here's this big kind of evolving mystery throughout this book. It's just, okay, we're hunting this one guy down and we're having fun with this game, and this one is a Friends to Lovers, which normally isn't my favorite, but actually over the past year, and I think because my favorite couples in TV and in movies have slowly become like from Friends to Lovers, I think it's become one of my top 3. Enemies to lovers, friends to lovers. I can't think of any other trope, right? Fake dating trope, but I feel like those are different. But anyways, I love it. I love it. Her writing is great too. Like, I think she has a good balance of internal dialogue with actual verbal dialogue, and I love how there's 2 point of views because we have Rowan and then we have Sloane's, and it kind of goes back and forth. But then there are scenes where it's like Sloane and then Sloane again, or then Rowan and then Rowan again. There's just so many fun scenes in this book, like ones that are so descriptive enough that they give you so many details for your brain to take and use. But also, I think because it's such a big project and such a big scene and something that you can't completely and wholly see, like everybody's gonna see it a little bit different, it makes it so visually fun for your mind to come up with this world. Like, the one scene had me absolutely gasping. I think it was right before the big, it's like 1:30 or something. It's like the accidental something scene, and I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil it, but it was so freaking funny. Also, I can't eat ice cream anymore. Cookies and cream are my favorite thing in the entire world. It's probably my favorite flavor. I mean, you can't really go wrong with an Oreo. Like, it's vegan too. Like, vegans can love Oreos. Like, when I was in my vegan phase, you can eat an Oreo. Like, as Aiden Gallagher said, it's not hard to be vegan because you have Oreos. But now I can't eat ice cream anymore because of this scene. Yep, that's all I have to say. My 2 takeaways are: 1, no more Oreo ice cream. No more ice cream, period. And 2, I love Rowan Cain. So I went and I bought the second book, which is on my desk right now. I got Leather and Lark. I'm very excited because it's Enemies to Lovers, and it has 30 more pages. I checked just to be like, I think this is a little bit bigger. It is a little bit bigger. It's just 30 pages more. And I feel like this one's gonna be even more intense. The second one's gonna be even more intense because of the things on the back that are making me go, It is a fake marriage, which I love. I love a lot. I'm very excited. So the next book that we are going to read, this is a book that has been on my TBR for forever. I know you guys already know because I said what we're reading tomorrow. Picking Daisies on a Sunday, which is by Liana Cincotti. And I have been, like I said, I wanted to read this book for a long time, and now she's the second book that's come out, and I'm pretty sure that one's linked to this one, and it's Don't Be in Love. At least I think it's linked. I might be wrong. But she's coming out with the third book as well, and I think that one's not linked, but Don't Be in Love is. She is a self-published author, and she right now is my icon. I'm thinking of self-publishing my book, and then maybe it gets published by a traditional publisher in the future. But she is my big icon because I'm like, wait, if I do self-publish my book, this is how I want it to turn out, because she's done such a good job with her book sales and how she's like written and made everything on her own. This cover was designed by her, and I'm in awe. Like, it's so freaking cute, and the texture of the book is really nice. I cannot explain to you. It's pretty floppy, and the only reason it's not as floppy as some other books is because this paper quality is really good. Like, it's quite thick, and I'm just excited. I'm really excited. There's even a lover quote. My heart's been borrowed and yours has been blue. Are there quotes on? There's quotes on every single chapter. Oh my god. I'm so excited. So I don't know a ton about this. This is the vibe. Okay, that's really freaking cute. Like, those are really freaking cute. So I'm excited. And it's very small. It's a very small book, and I honestly think we could read a little bit for the rest of today. I'm not going to film for the rest of today. It's only 300 pages. I think we can finish this like using today and then tomorrow and be done, and then read Spiral. I'm very excited. This is so fun. I think this book is gonna be really good, and she's making me want to self-publish my book. It's gonna take a while because I want to make sure everything is perfect. I do not want to miss a single spelling mistake. I want to make sure everything's amazing and that this is like worthy to publish. But she's being my self-publishing queen right now, and I'm like, maybe I should. If I did, I would do like a pre-order thing so you guys could tell me if you guys want a copy, so I don't buy a ton of books and then have too many. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm excited. Miko, you're having some relaxing time on my bed. What do you think, Pookie? What do you think? That's so close to my face. Miko, hi. He's so cute. I love him. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. I'm updating you because why am I obsessed? Why do I love Levi? Why am I obsessed with him? Like, literally, I'm almost halfway, and I love them so much, it's not even funny. Like, the vibes in this book are so cute. It literally feels like a 2000s rom-com. I'm very proud of her because I saw one of her TikToks that said, this is the research that I did for my book. It was a lot of 2000s rom-coms with friends to lovers vibes. This stuff right here. Why do I love that it starts out with them being in high school, but then it's like a few years later, and the vibes that are going on right now, I really love. Because one, she's like a fashion designer, which I absolutely love. I think she's still going to school. I literally can't remember. Wait, yes, she is going to school. She's going to school, and and they're little meet cute, or not like they're meet cute, but they're re-meet cute. 8. Them being at the diner, girl, I'm really liking this book. Especially, I love the short chapters. I love short chapters. 2, I love that we have these little chapter headings with the little quotes. The first one was from Lover. Love it. I'm gonna try and finish this today, but really I don't know if I'm gonna finish this today. Probably end up finishing it tomorrow, and then we're gonna read our next book, and I'm very, very excited. Still thinking about that ice cream thing, but that's okay. I'm very happy with this book because I think it reads very, like, this sounds not nice, but let me explain. Don't yell at me yet. So this book reads very easy because there is an amazing balance of dialogue to description. And I feel like the way it flows with the short paragraphs and just the very staccato kind of writing, there's a lot of reflection, but it's not too much of a deep reflection where we get on that level where it becomes this kind of, I'm trying to really think it through kind of a thing. I just feel like because it's this light and fun romantic comedy vibe, I'm having a great time. I'm loving this book. I think it's going really well. And the cover is adorable and super cute and sweet, and it goes with my outfit. Because it's a pink week, so I had to bring all of the pink I could this week. We're kind of reaching the end of my pink stuff in my closet. It's been like 4 days now. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but we'll see what happens.
I know sometimes life can be tough.
This isn't happening. Okay. Okay. I promise you, I am being completely honest. I finished picking daisies on Sundays, and my rating is 5 stars. I loved this book. Like, I cannot believe a publisher has not picked this book up yet. Because 1, her writing is really good. Like, this is the perfect type of writing, the perfect, I don't know, just like balance of what she has with the dialogue and then descriptives and just like building this world, which you don't really have to build too much, but building all of these different characters inside New York and making you connect, and then also having this personal reflection with Dan. I fell in love with Levi Coldwell. I really, really love him, and not just because he's hot. Like, I mean, well, he's fictional, so like I've never actually seen his face. But like, I know he's hot. Like, the version of him in my head is literally, he's really hot. I mean, well, like, he's described as hot, but you know what I mean. So I'm giving this book 5 stars because when I was reading this book before bed, I was transported into this 2000s rom-com movie, and it's inspired me to want to write my own rom-com because the writing stuff that I do is normally fantasy, but I feel like writing a rom-com because that's what made me want to write in the first place. But then when I was writing the rom-coms, I was having a hard time coming up with a plot. And I don't know, I'm feeling inspired. Nothing by this book. It will be nothing like this book, but I'm feeling inspired to write my own rom-com with a very interesting plot. But oh my god, I'm literally screaming. I'm like, sir. Every single thing he did, I was like, sir, like, marry me please because I love you. Like, how many things? I can name more things than you would think of. Like, 1, him buying her flowers. 2, my favorite scene was, I think it was around 250 to 260. If you know, you know. There's something going on, and then she's like, and he's like, I don't want to spoil it, but you have to read this book. Like, she did a fantastic job. I am wearing purple because I need to introduce you guys to our next book. We are reading Spiral, and this is purpley pink, but I let this get away because there is obviously a lot of purple, but she is pink, and ballerinas, they always wear pink, and there's a good portion of pink back here. I know the lighting is a little bit dimmer, so it makes it look just purple, but I'm gonna say this is pink enough. I know we have Funny You Should Ask, and then, okay, that's the only pink book. We have Funny You Should Ask, and that's way more pink, but I really want to read this because this came out this month, and I need to. Like, I'm excited. This is a ballerina and a hockey boy romance. It's fake dating. I'm just excited. This author is Canadian, and this is set in Toronto, I think, which obviously, you know, I go to the Toronto airport all the time. There's a playlist. There's a playlist. We have Take Care by Beach House Wash. Okay, I'm looking for the perfect ones. Willow by Taylor Swift, one of my favorite songs. Rider by Madison Beer. Matilda, Harry Styles. Harry Styles, I love. We have Stargirl Interlude by The Weeknd and Lana Del Rey. Let the Light In. Are you kidding me? That's okay. It's getting good. If this book actually feels like that, I'm gonna love this book. Aww. I just saw the dedication page. That's so cute. So we're going to read Spiral. I am going to go and start reading that. And also my nails kind of match because they're like purpley. Don't you think? I think it's really cute. So I'm so sad to say I'm done this, but I'm buying Don't Be in Love. I'm like rushing to go and buy that right now. Because it's not in stores yet. They just started Picking Daisies on Sundays in stores, and Don't Be in Love is only online. I'm running to go and buy that book right now.
How can I get through to you? Oh, tell me. How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? Need to know. How can I get through to you? When I turn up, you get going. At every stop, baby, oh, it's showing.
Hi besties, it is Monday, which means it has been a full week, and I am 50 pages into Spiral, which means we did not finish 3 books this week, but we did finish 2, and then we started the 1. This is probably more of like, it kind of generally goes between 2 and 3 books I read per week. It just depends on how much time I'm reading, how fast I'm reading, what books I'm reading, how much I'm loving it. And even though I was absolutely loving these books, I did have a lot of time where I just didn't have a lot of time, if that makes sense. Like I was busy. There were nights where I stayed up longer than I wanted to, and then when I came to bed, it was more like, let's read a chapter or 2 and then go to sleep. And then I get busy doing stuff in the middle of the day, and I forget to pick up the book, or I don't have time to pick up the book. It's kind of that general thing that happens. But I'm loving this book so far. Like I said, 50 pages in, and it's gonna be really cute. So if you guys want to see how the rest of this book goes, I'm actually filming a weekly vlog. I'm starting a weekly vlog for next week, and we're going to spend some time reading and writing and hanging out and just having a great fun week together. So thank you so much for watching. I literally love you guys so much. Keep slaying, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.